Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you were here today. It has been a hot second since I put out another video. I've been really busy. If you've been here before, then you can tell my backdrop is different. I am at my parents' house in Wisconsin. There's tons of snow going on outside. We have tons and tons of it. It just never stops. I've got my hat on still. It's been different than North Carolina, that's for sure. I've also been really busy while I'm here. You may not know, but my 9-to-5 job is as a TV host. So I am at work with that a lot of the time. Today I went into the office, but I was not on air, hence my makeup-free face. I like to give my face a break from all the makeup when I'm not on air. So you get the all-natural me today. So today's video is about an event that is one of my absolute favorites, the Oscars, aka the Academy Awards. This is like Christmas morning for me. The Oscars are Hollywood's biggest night. It is called that everywhere. You hear that everywhere, not just to me, but to everyone. Hollywood's biggest night. It is just the cream of the crop, the prom of the award shows, and it is the end of the award show. So the SAGs, the Golden Globes, the BAFTAs, the Critics' Choice, all those other things, those have all happened, and it all ends with the Oscars, which is the biggest and grandest award show of them all. So as I said, the Oscars is just the biggest of the award shows that there is the entire season. That means that it tends to evoke a certain red carpet. I always believe that you save your best dress for the Oscars. So leading up to all the other ones, you know, the Golden Globes, the SAGs, they're all different. You know, they all have their own style, but your best, most glamorous, most like beautiful and prestige dress or outfit, you wear that to the Oscars because it is just the biggest night there is. So because the Oscars is the biggest night in Hollywood, I expect a lot from the fashion. And, you know, leading up, the SAGs and the Golden Globes, those are fun award shows. And each of these award shows like has their own different personality. But the Oscars, I mean, you got to bring it for that one. Some of the most well-known dress in fashion history are Oscars dresses. I can guarantee if there's a dress in your brain that you remember, it was probably an Oscars dress. So it is just my favorite carpet, so I'm excited to talk about it. Before we get to the fashion, let's talk about the show as a whole. So the show did not have a host this year. Kevin Hart was supposed to be the host, but there was some drama that went on with him and it kind of fell through, and they decided to go forward without a host. And to be honest with you, I did not miss the host at all. I thought they did a really great job. And to be honest, they saved some time because the host always gets this long monologue with some jokes and some other stuff. And there's always, you know, some other stuff that the host does, but we didn't have that this year. We just had a lot of people going from presenting, you know, to performance, to presenting, to performance, to presenting, you know, also all that kind of thing. So they were just kind of hopping around. So I thought it worked out really well. They opened up the show with Maya Rudolph, Amy Poehler, and Tina Fey, and those ladies are hilarious, of course. So we got some jokes there. We also had some other funny moments. Awkwafina came out with someone else. I forgot. I can't think of who she came out with, but they had some really funny lines as well. So as a viewer, I got my laughs. You know, I was still laughing and I still loved how the show went. I thought it was really fluid. And at the end of the night, they ended with Julia Roberts, who announced the Best Picture winner, and you can't get much better than that, in my opinion. So I did not miss the host at all. So the Oscars is a one-of-a-kind award show because it is truly that. It is a show. Some of these past award shows, they just give out awards for 2 hours long. You know, there's nothing else to it. Some of them, there's a dinner, and they all sit at tables, and they're just all different. The Oscars is different because they literally sit in a theater. It is literally like a presentation. And it's at the Dolby Theater in downtown Los Angeles. It is a beautiful, beautiful theater. There's no dinner. They're all just sitting there. There's performances. There are tributes. There's all sorts of stuff that goes on. So it really is a spectacle. And in my opinion, it's the most fun award show to watch because of that. In terms of performances, we got to see a number of lovely performances. Jennifer Hudson performed. She has a beautiful, beautiful voice. We got to see Bette Midler perform, who was really great. And last but not least, we got to see Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. No words. I will have more to talk about when we get to her dress. But overall, I thought it was a great show. It was well done, well put together, and very fluid. So with all that being said, let's get to the fashion. All right, you guys, we're gonna start off the show with Angela Bassett in this beautiful pink Reem Acra gown. You're gonna notice that there is quite a bit of pink on this carpet, and I don't know why. That's just the color of the moment. So this is gonna be the first pink dress of many. I think Angela looks great, and I love I really do like this dress, and I like the detail on her shoulder. I think it's beautiful, and it is just like kind of architectural. And I love her hair pulled off her face. You guys know I'm a big fan of that, especially on a carpet. Get your hair off your face, girl. We want to see your beautiful face. You know, she just looks beautiful. I think her body looks great, and I really do think this is a beautiful dress, and it was really well done. It is a good pick for the Oscars. Some of her other dresses kind of underwhelmed me from past award shows, but this was totally a winner and a definite way to end the award season. Next up, we have Molly Sims in Zuhair Murad. This dress looks heavy. When I saw this dress, and even looking at it in the picture, it looks extremely heavy. Now, that could be wrong. It could be not heavy at all, but it just looks heavy. So I don't know what it's made of, and I can't feel it, so I don't know that for a fact, but it is beautiful. I love an architectural shoulder. I love the sexy cutouts around her waist and how it comes in at her waist, which is her smallest part. It really does look like it fits her like immaculately. The sleeve is the perfect length. You guys know how much I hate an ill-fitting sleeve. This sleeve looks perfect, and the length even looks perfect. I mean, this is truly beautiful. I'm just curious how much it weighed, because it looks so heavy. Other than that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, next up, we have a red carpet warrior. This woman has walked many a red carpet, and she is stunning. We have Charlize Theron in Dior. And to be honest with you, I don't love this dress. I know some people were kind of fawning over it, but I think, this is what I think. I think Charlize has earned the right to wear this dress. She is an Oscar winner herself. Like I said, she has been in this industry for a while. She has walked many, many carpets, and I think this is fine for her. You know, she is stunning, and I feel like she usually comes with something sexy, and this is not, like, this is the opposite of sexy. So, I mean, I don't hate it, but I really don't love it. But I think she's, like I said, I think she's earned the right to wear something like this. If she wants to come looking sophisticated and looking like, hey, like, child, I've been here before, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to wear this or that. Like, I can wear whatever I want. Then, like, she can do that. I think the necklace is great. It adds that touch, and we're going to see some more statement necklaces as we continue in this show. But overall, it's not one of my favorites of hers. I have seen many looks of hers where I'm just like, wow, like jaw-dropping. This isn't it, but it's not horrible either. I think it's great. I think it's fine. She can do this. All right, you guys, let's talk about Brie Larson. She is in this gown by Celine. This is not what I was expecting of her. This is really shocking to me. And, you know, she's won an Oscar before as well. And I feel like, I don't know if she got a different stylist or what, but this is way edgier than anything I've ever seen her in before. You know, past years, she's always worn some beautiful things, but it has never been this edgy. I mean, this dress is like, wham, and it is like, I don't know, it's kind of sexy with the slit, but it comes all the way up on the neck, and it is just like, it is not something I would have guessed for her to wear, but I do like it. Even her makeup and her hair, it's very like sultry, and I don't know, this is new for her, I feel like. And like I said, I'm gonna do some digging, but I feel like she probably got a different stylist, like a new stylist, because this is not typical Brie Larson. But I love what she's doing. We're gonna see a lot more silver in the future on this carpet. There is more and more silver, and it is awesome. So I'm loving that trend right now, and I think she looks beautiful. All right, you guys, next up, we have one of my favorites to see on the carpet, Allison Janney. She is in Pamela Rowland, and I love this outfit. You guys, you know how much I love her. To me, she dresses her age, but still like stunning, still on trend, still sexy. Like, she does it all, but it's still like so good and so put together. And I just, ever since she won her Oscar last year, she's been on fire. And this, too, again, is just fire. I love the fit of it, how it comes and gathers around her waist, and the way it kind of symmetrically lays over the front. I think it's just beautiful. And then that big statement necklace, like I said, statement necklaces, keep your eyes open, because there is going to be some more of those coming forward. So Allison Janney, nailing it again. I love this look. All right, you guys, I am so excited about this woman, because I've been really underwhelmed by every gown she's had this award season, but this is like, I want to bow down. So next up, we have Amy Adams in Versace, and oh my God, like, this is what I want to see. Oh my gosh, this is what she should have been wearing the whole season. I love that she saved the best for the Oscars, because like I said, this award show is where you go big or you go home. But in the previous award shows, the SAGs, the Globes, everything else, I was really underwhelmed by everything she wore. It was just kind of blah. I don't know, it was fine, but it wasn't great, and it just really underwhelmed me. This is stunning, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful on her. I think the fit is gorgeous. I love the kind of architecturalness around her breast, and then kind of the zigzag, you know, V-looking almost design that is on the fabric. I just love this. I think she looks stunning, and I am just so glad that she ended with a bang. And then again, look at that statement necklace. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that is, but it is beautiful. The only change I would have made is I think her hair does not really match the dress, so I would have pulled her hair off her face and put it back in a low bun or just something a little sleeker. But other than that, you guys, I could jump out of the screen and just hug her, because that's how excited I am that she just brought it for the Oscars. All right, you guys, next up we have Glenn Close in West Gordon. Wow, she looks kind of like an Oscar in this, doesn't she? I mean, this is just bold and in your face. You know, I watched her interview on the carpet, and she said this entire dress weighed like 45 pounds or something unreal like that. So, I mean, she's like 70 something. So I don't know how she's walking around with 40 plus pounds of dress on her, but like, I'm impressed, and I give her a lot of credit. She looks beautiful. She had I don't want to say an unfortunate night, but she did not win for Best Actress in a Leading Role, which everyone thought she was going to. She had won in the previous award shows, and it was kind of like just weird that she didn't win. Olivia Colman ended up winning, which was super weird because she had not won any of the other award shows the whole year, so it was really out of left field for me. So I kind of felt bad that she did not win. If I'm correct, she has not won an Oscar yet. So, and she is just one of those fabulous women like Meryl Streep who just seems to get better with age. But I was just sad that she didn't win. But at least, I mean, she really does look beautiful. I love the dress. Bless her soul for wearing something that heavy, but it looks beautiful. Let's talk about Jennifer Hudson. She is wearing Elie Saab. This is absolutely stunning. I love the texture of this dress, and there's a lot going on, but I'm not distracted by it all, which is crazy. I feel like, you know, part of me would be like, oh my gosh, there's too much going on. I don't know where to look, but I like it. You know, I'm really loving how it's laying on her. The sleeve looks like it fits great. The ruffles up the one side of the arm look beautiful. And to be honest, you know what I think really does it for me is that her makeup is pretty subdued. You know, her makeup is pretty natural, and her hair is pulled back. So the reason why I think I'm not overwhelmed is because of those things. You know, had she gone with a really bold look or a really bold lip, you know, really bold eyes, whatever it is, a really like out of the box hairdo, I probably would have been a little overwhelmed. But because all of that stuff is so natural and so just elegantly done, it doesn't distract from me. So I think she really does look beautiful. Next up, we have Tina Fey. She is wearing custom Vera Wang and some Jimmy Choo shoes. You guys know how much I love Vera Wang. Vera Wang is my spirit animal. My wedding dress is Vera Wang. So I love her elegant classiness. This is beautiful. It's so simple and easy, but it's still just like so beautiful. And I think the color looks great on her skin and her hair. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This isn't something, like I said, where I'm going to maybe remember it as much, but I can look at it and just say she looks beautiful. So I'll give her that. All right, you guys, I can't condone this. Maya Rudolph, I love her. She is wearing Giambattista Valli, and it is not pretty. I do not like this at all. I think a pattern is really hard to pull off on any carpet, but I think especially for the Oscars, it is super hard to pull off, and this does not work for me. It almost has like a cape, and the frills are just too casual. This is too casual for the Oscars. You know, like I said, the Oscars is the biggest night in Hollywood, and this girl, this looks like she going to Whole Foods on a Sunday. I mean, as Nene Leakes would say, she going to Whole Foods, girl. You know, like, this is just way too casual. I do not like it. This is definitely have to be one of my worst dressed of the night. It's too casual. I can't condone this. Definitely not at the Oscars. All right, you guys, another one I'm not so sure about. We have Gemma Chan in Valentino and Jimmy Choo shoes. Oh gosh, she is so beautiful, and she has kind of been hit or miss for me this award season. Honestly, she had a dress that I really was not a fan of, but then she had another one that I really loved and I thought was elegant and really well done. This dress is swallowing her. I mean, she is a little girl, and I like the color on her skin. I told you before, there's a lot of pink on this carpet. You're gonna see more moving forward in this show, but this is just like, it's swallowing her, and it looks it looks a little cheap. I don't know what else to say. And it doesn't look like Valentino to me too. Like I'm kind of surprised that it's Valentino. I don't like what's going on up by her neck. And I don't like it. I just don't like it. I really want to. And I know some people were in favor of it, but I just can't. It has no shape to it. Like I said, she is a beautiful girl with a beautiful figure, and it does nothing for that. She's got pockets, which is great. I mean, props to her. I saw her in her interview and she had her hands in her pockets. I don't blame her. So that's cool for sure. But other than that, like it's a miss for me. I can't get behind this. All right, you guys, more pink and another dress I just cannot get behind. We have Casey Musgraves in Giambattista Valli again. This is just too much, too much, too much, too much. You can't tell from this picture because she has her hands behind her back, but her hands, like she has more of those frillies around her wrist, and it's just too much. From the neck up, her makeup looked flawless. She is a beautiful woman, and her makeup looked amazing. Again, I love how her hair is pulled off her face. It really just lets us see that beauty. But this dress is just is too much. And then the belt in the middle with the bow, like it just looks really juvenile. And I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't like this at all. It's a total miss for me. And I saw her on a lot of worst dress lists as well, so I know I'm not alone in this one. Let's talk about this woman. Regina King is wearing Oscar de la Renta, and she is, oh my God, on fire. She had an amazing year. She won for Best Supporting Actress for her role in If Beale Street Could Talk. And she won all the way through the award season. So everyone knew she was going to win for the Oscars. And this is a dress. She looks stunning. Oh my gosh, stunning. I love her hair. I mean, she looks like she was like, I know I'm going to win an Oscar. So what dress do I want to walk up on stage and hold my Oscar and tell the world about how awesome I am? And this is what she came up with, and I could not agree more. This is beautiful. I mean, when you know you're going to win, that's what you have to think. You have to think this picture is going to go down in history. What do I want to be wearing when I stand up on stage with that trophy, the pinnacle of my career, you know, this is like the highest honor. What am I going to wear? What am I going to be remembered for? And she was like, this dress. And I totally agree, because girl, I'd want to be remembered for that dress. It is beautiful. She looks amazing. I am so excited that she had such a good year. She is so deserving. All right, you guys, we have Linda Cardellini. Oh gosh, more frillies, more pink. She's wearing Mason Schiaparelli. Oh gosh, you guys, this was another one where she was on the worst dressed all the way around. I saw so many articles where she was the worst dressed, and I have to agree, this is just obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. I mean, I don't even understand what's going on. I don't like how it's short in the front. Like I said before, the Oscars are the biggest night in Hollywood. I think that means you need a long dress. I don't want your legs showing. I don't want a short dress for the Oscars. Wear that to the SAGs. Wear that to the Golden Globes, but don't wear that to the Oscars. I just don't think it's appropriate. And I mean, even if it were long all the way down, I would still hate this. This is just awful. Too much, too much, too much. I don't like it. Her makeup looks beautiful, but I mean, I can't do it. And you know what's so weird? This is so different from anything else she's worn on the carpet all year. She's worn some other stuff at past award shows this year at the SAGs and the Globes, and it was so like kind of meh. It was so like mellow and like average and like subdued. And then she shows up to the Oscars in this. Like, it's just like, it's totally out of left field. It's hard for me to wrap my head around her showing up in this. It's just so weird to me. Let's talk about Octavia Spencer. She is wearing Christian Siriano. Oh, I think she looks so beautiful. You guys, she looks so happy, and just that smile. She's an amazing woman. I love her so much, and I think she looks great. This kind of midnight blue looks so good on her skin tone. It's not the color that I would like necessarily think right away, like, oh, this would look great on her, but it really does. It is giving her life, and I think she looks fabulous. I have told you in past videos that emerald accessories are really big right now. You can't see her earrings, but look at her ring on her finger. She's wearing an emerald ring. I mean, you can do emerald with like any color. I swear, I would not have thought it, but look how good it looks. I mean, there's going to be other looks in this show that I'm going to talk about where they have these emerald accents, these emerald accessories, and it looks so good. So I love this. I think she looks beautiful. All right, you guys, more metallic on the carpet, this time metallic lavender on Emilia Clarke. This is Balmain, and I think she looks beautiful. This is just, I just love it. It's simple but elegant, and like I said before, this is Oscar material. This is the kind of dress you wear to the Oscars. It is glamorous, but like I said, it's still understated, and I love the ruching on her waist, and I love the architectural detail in the front of it on her chest. I think it looks beautiful. And I love how her hair is pulled back. It's a total winner. I think she looks great. Next up, we have Constance Wu. She is wearing custom Versace. Doesn't she look beautiful? I love this dress on her. She looked so playful and fun in this dress when I saw her on the carpet. She was twirling it around. She was in the E-Glamba, just, you know, throwing it in the air, and it was so fun, and I think she looks absolutely beautiful. I love the detail on her arms. You can see it's almost asymmetrical. It hangs off her shoulder, but it hangs off longer on the right side than it does on the left. So I love how it just adds that touch of like making it fun and kind of whimsical. So I think she looks fabulous. I'm so happy to see her end the award season with a bang. This was a great choice for the Oscars. Let's talk about Elsie Fisher, and I want to talk about her because she's worn these suits. She's in this suit by Thom Browne. She's worn these suits like all award shows. So I kind of love that she is stuck with like a trend and a theme and just kept going. And I have to say, this is by far the best one. She had on like a red velvet one at the Globes, I think it was. And it just like, this by far is the best one. So I don't necessarily like love the suit. I mean, if I were in her shoes, I would want to wear all the dresses, but I like that she stuck with that and just kept going all the way through. And I like that she honored the Oscars for how formal it was by wearing this black suit. So I think it's fun. All right, you guys, let's take a moment. Next up is Lady Gaga and Alexander McQueen. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. First of all, I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, let's talk about her necklace. That is not just any necklace. That is the Tiffany diamond. You're probably saying, what's the Tiffany diamond? Maybe you know what the Tiffany diamond is. The last time it was worn was by Audrey Hepburn. And why is it so great? Because it's 128 carats and it's valued at more than $30 million. Yeah, that's true. It is a yellow diamond, and oh my gosh, I feel like she's Rose from the Titanic. Like, look at how big that is. Like, she would just sink right to the bottom of the ocean. So, first of all, accessories on point. Let's talk about the dress. At first glance, I liked this a lot. I liked the black. I liked the formalness of it, and I thought it was a good pick. Now, when I'm looking at it, I don't like what's going on her hips. It has like this architectural feature on her hips that that just seems weird to me. So, I don't like that. I do like the gloves. I think the gloves are so fun, and I love that she did that. The gloves are very like Gaga-esque, you know? So I think if they would have taken the weird architecturalness off the hips, like I just don't understand what that's doing. I'm really confused by that. I would have been fawning over this. So it's really close, but I can't love it. That being said, I loved her dress that she changed into when she did her performance with Bradley Cooper when they sang Shallow. She wore like almost a big ball gown, black again, and it was pretty simple actually, and it had this just simple straps, and she had the Tiffany diamond as well, and I loved that dress. I really wish she would have walked the carpet in that and then just stayed on that the whole night. So this was just so close, but not there. Let's talk about her performance with Bradley Cooper. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, wow. I've never felt chemistry through a TV quite like I did when I watched that performance. I know how close they are. I know a lot of people have been speculating whether or not they are just friends or not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, and I don't care. I think that singing and acting, but I think especially singing, is a very like soulful thing where you put your whole soul into it. And when you do a duet with someone and when you work so closely with someone like that, I do believe it's possible to have a connection and for it not to be romantic. You know, she has talked many times about how she feels like they're almost like soulmates, and they just really connected through this movie and this song. And I think that is possible. Music is such a personal thing. And so I'm not going to sit here and be like, they're totally banging. I don't know that. I do know that they have major chemistry, and that performance was so beautiful. The way they looked at each other from across the piano, and when Bradley Cooper came around and sat next to her on the piano and they sang that last verse, just like cheeks touching. I mean, and then the way they looked at each other after it was done, like my heart just about burst. And I do not get emotional over stuff like that, but I was like, I mean, it was tough for me even. I was like, that was beautiful. So I think it's great that that they have found that connection, and that they are such good friends, and that they really do have that connection through their music, and that they have connected in that way. So I think it's beautiful. I think people should just let it be what it is. You know, don't try to make it something it's not. He's had the same girlfriend for 4 years. They have a kid together. Let's not turn it into something it's not, people, all right? All right, you guys, we have to talk about my queen, Kelly Ripa. She is wearing Christian Siriano. I said before in this episode, I think it's hard to do a print on a red carpet, let alone a print on the Oscars red carpet. But I think this is beautiful. I think she pulled it off. Maybe I'm biased because I love her and she is my queen. But I think this is great. I think it's hard because she is such a petite woman. She is short, but she is also like, there's nothing but like bones to her. There's no fat on her body. So I think it's tough sometimes for someone that small to do a big dress, but I think she looks beautiful, and I think she pulled this off beautifully as well. You know, her dress last year had those bright, it was like black, but then it had some big pink and like green, like almost like bow stripes in the back, and it wasn't really her. I felt like it confused me, and I didn't love it. But this I love. This I can see as Kelly Ripa, so I love it. I love it. I just love it. I love her. I mean, come on. Let's talk about Laura Dern. I'm not sure who made this dress, but it's just so blah to me. I mean, she has a beautiful statement necklace on, but the really exaggerated sweetheart neckline, and then kind of how it gathers in the front and goes down the front, and then the skirt is almost separate from the bodice. Like, it's so strange to me, and it is so like, it's just so strange. You know, I don't like it. She can do better. Laura Dern is a superstar, and she's a beautiful woman, and she has a great figure. And this is just so random and weird to me. Even the color, it's like this dirty plum, like it's plum, but it's like dirty plum. Like I don't even know what's going on. I'm so underwhelmed by this. It's not even funny. All right, you guys, let's talk about Tessa Thompson. She is wearing Chanel. I have to admit, this is not my style. It really isn't. I don't know that I'd pick something out like this. I do not like T-length dresses. I do not want your feet showing. I really don't, especially at the Oscars. This is Hollywood's biggest night. How many times do I have to say it? I don't want your feet showing. I don't think it's appropriate for this carpet. And in general, I don't like T-length. I either want it to be like mid-calf, or I want it to be to the floor. I don't want like the ankle length. I don't like that length at all. I don't know why. I can appreciate this because it's Chanel, and I think it does look beautiful on her, but I don't love it. It's just not my style per se. I also think her hair looks way too casual, and I would have loved to have seen her do something else with it. It really looks really unkept, and I would have, you know, if she would have pulled it back, obviously I would have loved that. I like that. But even if she would have done a more structured curl, the curls look really messy, and I don't know. I'm confused. I think she could have done so much better with her hair, and it would have really maybe brought this home a little bit more, but I don't know. It's fine. You guys, let's talk about Kristen Ritter. She is wearing Reem Acra, and I don't love this, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't like the shoe. I don't like a closed-toe shoe like that. I want to see an open-toed shoe, and the length looks all right, but the shoe I just don't like. The red like doesn't match. So I feel like she was trying to get a shoe that matched her dress, but like those are different reds, so it doesn't match. So I don't like that. She should have gone with something contrasting. This length on the arm is too long. Look at how it hangs over her thumb like that. Too long. Don't like that. I hate ill-fitting things. It also looks like it just like the arm in general looks too big for her. It looks like it wasn't tailored correctly, and it looks too big. I'm also not so sure about the detail on the shoulders. It's like a diamond detail almost, I feel like. And then it copies exactly the same thing around the neck. I don't mind it on the neck. I think that could have been a nice touch, but I don't like it on the shoulder. It looks really random to me on the shoulder, so definitely weird. I also don't like her hair. I think it's too casual. And I think the dress is too busy, and then the hair just adds more to it. If it would have been pulled back into a bun, could have been better. I like the lip. I like how the lip kind of matches the dress, and even the makeup looks great. Not a fan of the earrings. Basically, there's nothing here that I really like, to be honest. Now that I've said it all through, there's not much that I like. It's not horrible, but it's a miss. It's just a miss. All right, you guys, more pink. We have Kiki Layne and Versace. I think this is beautiful. I love the pale pink, and that bow on the shoulder is so high fashion. You can see that the length is perfect. It just hits the ground. I wish she would smile because she's so pretty, but this dress is beautiful, and it looks beautiful on her. All right, you guys, I have to talk about Zooey Deschanel because this is so inappropriate. This looks like a Saturday at the beach dress. I am so floored by how casual this is. I don't know who this is by, but I think she looks way too casual. Does this not look like a dress you'd put over your swimsuit at the beach? Like, does it not? I'm curious, does it not? Because that's what I see in this picture. It looks way too casual. It does nothing for her shape. The length is perfect, I'll give her that. But other than that, even her hair, it's like, it's so casual. I mean, does she not know that this is the Oscars? I don't understand. I don't get it. I can't do it. It's a miss. It's not appropriate for the occasion. All right, you guys, this woman is amazing. Wow. Jennifer Lopez and Tom Ford, bow down. I just love this. Oh my gosh, this woman, she walked onto the carpet with A-Rod, and I was just like, I wanted to literally get down and bow down to her, because this woman just knows what to wear. She knows her body. She knows her style. She knows the occasion. I don't know who her stylist is, but I want to kiss them and hug them, and I want them to be my stylist because I just love them. This is stunning in all ways. I mean, we've seen a lot of like silver dresses tonight, but this one was the cream of the crop. The fit, I mean, the fit is perfect. Look at how it hits the ground. And it just touches the ground. So the length is perfect. Look at how it comes in under her waist. Look at this woman's waist. Look at how it comes in just perfectly. Look at the sleeve. The sleeve is the perfect length. I mean, I can't even. I literally can't even. She looks beautiful. I love her hair. I'm not minding her how it is in front. I mean, I would have loved to seen it pulled off her face because she's so beautiful, but I'm not hating how it is. It's sleek and it lets the dress do the talking. You know, at the Grammys last week, a couple weeks ago, she wore this awful hat and the dress was great, but the hat, I was just like, dang girl, why are you covering up that face? So I did not understand the hat. So I'm glad to see her having her face out again because that was just so confusing to me. Oh my gosh, this is stunning, stunning, stunning. Definitely one of my best dresses of the night. All right, you guys, next up we have Emma Stone in Louis Vuitton. I'm not surprised she showed up in Louis Vuitton. She is the face of Louis Vuitton. So of course she's gonna wear them on the carpet. This is great. This is super high fashion. And I don't know if this is what I was expecting from her, but I love the pattern to this dress, kind of gives it this texture. And then the architectural feature of the shoulders is super, super fashion forward. Her makeup is really kind of almost plain to me. I kind of wish she would have glammed it up a little bit more because I feel like the dress is so glamorous and it is the Oscars, but the makeup seems really subdued. So, I mean, I don't know. She looks beautiful. I also would have loved to have seen an accessory or two. I don't see anything on her wrist. And of course, she's not wearing, you know, a necklace. That would have been too much. But I would have loved to have seen something on her wrist or even, you know, just a little something more for an earring. So I think the dress is so beautiful, but the rest of her looks kind of plain. I don't know. I feel like maybe she took a cop-out because she's like, oh, my dress is so great. Like, none of the rest of it matters. I don't know. I'm not sure. Overall, I think this is beautiful. All right, you guys, this one is not pretty. Rachel Weisz. I don't know who this is by, but it is so bad. I'm like offended by this dress, and I don't even know what's going on. It's like a crop top, but like a latex crop top. Like it looks so bad. And I'm offended that she thought this was appropriate to wear to the Oscars. You know, I don't get it. I would love to see what's like, if there's something under the latex crop top. I mean, because it looks like she has a dress on and then she has the latex crop top on top of it. So I don't know if this is all one piece or if she was just like, hey, this is a decent dress. Why don't I just ruin it with this latex crop top? You know, I don't really know, but this is just horrible. I can't. It's bad. Another one I just can't do. I'm disappointed in. Sarah Paulson. She's wearing Brandon Maxwell. I'm kind of surprised. This doesn't look like Brandon Maxwell to me. Lady Gaga loves Brandon Maxwell. She's often photographed at red carpets in Brandon Maxwell. And I have a tendency to like the stuff that she's been in, but I don't like this at all. The bottom looks like, I don't know. It looks so weird. The top, and I'm just like struggling for words, but this is just random and I don't like it at all. I'm confused by it. It looks like it's kind of high fashion, but not really. And then how it kind of connects, you can see it connects in the front, but then I don't know if it connects in the back. Like I'm just confused with what's going on. It's a total miss for me. It's just so confusing. I love the necklace. She's got a beautiful statement necklace on, but you can't see it because the hideous dress comes up so high on her neck. I mean, I did not even notice the necklace until I went back over my notes and like looked at everything closely, and I was like, oh my gosh, like look at that beautiful necklace. Like I have to zoom in to see it because I'm too distracted by her cake topper dress. Like I can't. It's bad. It's bad. All right, you guys, it is that time. It is time to reveal my best and worst dress of the night. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have two best dress for the Oscars, and the first one has to go to Regina King and Oscar de la Renta. She looks absolutely stunning. There's not a single thing wrong with this look from head to toe. I love it. I think she looks sexy but sophisticated, and this is beautiful and classy enough for the Oscars, and it is just, I think it's something I'm going to remember because I love it. I think it is stunning, and I think she hit it out of the park. My second best dressed, you guys know this is coming. It's got to be J-Lo and Tom Ford. Oh my gosh, this woman, you guys, she is my fashion. I just aspire to be like her because this is stunning. Head to toe. I mean, not only is the dress perfect, but it fits her perfectly. You guys know how much fit matters to me. And this dress, from the length to the tailoring to the sleeve, it is simply perfect. She looks stunning. The only thing better than this dress was possibly the dress she wore to the Vanity Fair party, which was equally as stunning and equally as amazing. I can't take it. She knocks my socks off every time. I love her. Those are going to be my two best dress of the night. Let's get on to my worst dress of the night because there were some bad ones. All right, you guys, my first worst dress of the night has to be Rachel Weisz in this latex crop top thing of some sort. I'm just floored that this was something that she thought was appropriate to wear to the Oscars. I'm so floored. I mean, this would be bad at any award show, but especially at the Oscars. I don't understand. It is horrible. It's so bad. It's got to go. Worst dressed for sure. Another one of my worst dress has to be Casey Musgraves and Giambattista Valli. It's just a loofah. It's a loofah gone wrong, and I can't condone this at all. There's nothing redeeming about it. It's gotta go. I hate it. My final worst dressed, this I could not end without mentioning this, is Linda Cardinelli. This is horrible. She's in Mason Schiaparelli, and this is, again, it's just a loofah gone wrong. I can't condone this at all. It's so strange to me. It makes no sense, and I'm just confused, literally confused. So those are my three worst dress of the evening. All right, you guys, that is gonna wrap up this show. I'm so glad that you joined me for this red carpet recap. I hope you enjoyed the award season as much as I have. I love doing these recaps. I love celebrity fashion, and I definitely think it's ironic that I'm sitting here sans makeup with my glasses on in sweats talking about celeb red carpet fashion. I mean, I know it's a little out of the box, but I like to embrace it, and that's just me. So I really am thankful that you guys have decided to come along and just embrace me for me. It really means a lot. So thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you are there for all of my videos whenever they drop. Until next time, I'll see you later.